Okay. It would be good. If I'd actually pressed done on my stream information. We'll give it about 5 minutes before we start the game. We'll just sit here and enjoy Pretzel Rocks. Yo, let's see. About there, I think. It's just perfect. Yes. I first up have to apologize if any of my P's or my D's are popping in the microphone because I don't have my pop screen on yet. I actually have a bit of a new setup for 2023 because I cracked it a little while back and decided to upgrade my office. I bought myself, let's see, it's chat updated. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully my stream information updated properly. A simple zimble zombie and zomboid. A simple zimble zomble and zomboid. Yes, that's what I meant. That is what I meant. I don't know what I'm looking for here. No idea what I'm looking for. Yeah, but we'll give it a little bit of time and we'll start. We'll get into the game in about 4 minutes or so. 4 minutes or so. Zomboid is the game tonight, and I'm very excited. Very excited. Anyway, I was talking about, I've got a new setup. Bought myself a sit-stand desk. A really very nice one. Can't remember the make off the top of my head, but it does say in the side. Give me a second. Typhoon Gaming sit-stand desk. It's got RGB lights on the side. It's because you need that in your life. So that was nice to have the option to sit stand. I've done a bit of standing. I don't think I've ever stood to play a game in my life. I will not stand to play games, but I did, and it was good. And I got, as a Christmas present from my beautiful wife, I got a HyperX Quadcast sRGB microphone. So that is what I'm speaking through at the moment, and hopefully my voice is sounding a little sumptuous. Hopefully that's because of there's filters on it. So yeah, I got a new boom arm and mic, which is really, really nice. So, you know, I've got RGB kind of littered around the area now, RGB in my mic. RGB in my mouse, on my keyboard, and on my desk as well, because you can't have too much distraction in your life. Can I just say Pretzel Rocks is really bringing it tonight. Quite beautiful sounds. Now, I don't usually stream on Thursdays. May not be Thursday in your part of the world. Should be by now. But I'm just preempting a stream that I'll be doing on Saturday. I'll be actually guest starring on a Kitfox publishing stream with Salford Sal and Nucleum, which is exciting. For those of you that don't know, Salford Sal's an old friend from the days of the Nid and the NiddTubers, and she now does some exclusive, not exclusive, she's not exclusive to them, but she actually streams on Kitfox Publishing's site now as an involved with that bunch of people due to her love of Dwarf Fortress. Now I see there's someone called Drapsnat in chat, although he hasn't chatted. I wonder. I haven't heard the name Drapsnat before. What does that do? Okay. Whoa. Just brighten up my contrast a little bit more, shall I? Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, if you're not a bot, Drapsnat, welcome to the stream. I think we might as well start getting into it, because the first part of the stream will be setting up the game. I've been a little addicted to Zomboid for the past few weeks. Let's take down Pretzel Rocks and do our usual fade out. Thanks, Pretzel Rocks. New Moon by 2 North. And we'll just up the music volume of Zomboid. We'll take it up a little bit. We'll take the sound volume up, I reckon, a little bit further. Take the music volume up a little bit more as well. There we go. So hopefully you can hear that okay in the background. So tonight's first craft beer is Feral Brewing Company's Biggie Juice. Now, I don't know, as usual, can't really see because my contrast is so high. And it's black and white. That's just the way. Biggie Juice. Yummy. That's all I can say. Yummy. Alright. So, we're going to start a new, this is a new series we're starting in Project Zomboid. Excuse me. And it's going to be a solo series. As I say, I've been a little bit addicted to the game for a while. I used to play this quite a lot. I think I've got about 300 odd hours now, and it's not a huge amount, but I used to play it a lot. But this game has been in early access for over 10 years. But in saying that, it's had constant updates, absolute constant updates, and really good updates. You know, never taken a step back. They've always moved forward, and a great modding community and all the rest of it. But it is basically, you can't guess. It is a realistic zombie apocalypse simulator. And it's pretty realistic. We actually have some mods, and I'm a bit of a purist. Listen, I'll say straight away, I'm a bit of a purist, and I don't always go for mods. But there's a few, and I'm going to say quality of life mods, but they're not quality of life that adjusts gameplay too much. It certainly doesn't make things a lot easier, but some of them support a bit more realism, I guess. Just flick back to chat. Oh, I need to pause Pretzel Rocks because it's filling up chat. Never be able to read if someone says anything. So just pause Pretzel Rocks. We'll delete some messages. Delete some Pretzel Rocks messages. There you go. I'll leave one. I'll leave one to show you that that Pretzel Rocks was a thing. All right. So I'm still trying to work out some users that are in chat, and I see their names quite a lot. Still not quite sure who's bots and who's not, because they all tend to be a bit of lurkers. They've never said anything in chat. They never typed anything, so I'm not entirely sure if they're real or not. But anyway, back to the game. Yes, mods. We've got a few mods today, so we'll quickly look through what mods we've got. We've got better sorting mod. So there's an overhaul for item categories. So really that just changes or it gives a bit more detail, a bit more granular detail to items categories and tweaks some of the names of items as well. We'll go down. We've got clean dirt. You know, we can clean up our bases. You know, I especially I'm against zombies being killed in my base because I don't want the bloodstains. And now I found this, and I don't want the dirt either. I want to live in a clean environment. Drawing the map. So this is a relatively big one for me. It gives the ability to actually freehand draw on the map and tweak the size of your symbols. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be able to tweak the actual size of the notes that you can write in the map. So I might need to look a little bit further to find something that does that. I'm sure there will be a mod out there. There's a mod for everything in this game. Rain wash. I think this is quite self-evident. Rain washes blood and dirt away. So for those of you who know this game, if you kill a lot of zombies, you'll get covered in blood, and as you drive your cars, etc., and your clothes get dirty as well, and cars get dirty. But if it rains, we'll just wash that blood and dirt away, as it would in the real world. We've got snow as water, full version. Now, I don't know if we'll actually get as far as having snow in the game, because I'm going to be honest, my longest character I've had, well, one character I've had is about 7 or 8 days. I don't know if we'll even get to see a season where the snow falls. But what this particular one does, is when you have containers that carry water or rain collectors, in vanilla, the snow wouldn't actually convert into water when it fell. So this changes that up, and you'll actually get, I think, 50% of the water from snow. So that's, again, a little bit more realism. Then we've got True Actions. True Actions gives you the ability to sit down and lie on various surfaces, chairs, beds, etc. within the game. And I like that because you're able to do actions whilst you're sitting in that chair, like reading. I think that's really quite nice. And you have Water Dispenser, the final one I've got. Water Dispenser, there are several of these in the games, like, you know, your water cooler in the office. This enables you to take the actual bottle off the top of the water cooler and carry it around. Use that as a storage facility. Fill it up and put it back on the dispenser. I think that's also pretty cool. Saves you having to grab the whole dispenser if you want a larger water supply. So that's it when it comes to mods in this game. So we're going to start. We've got all those mods there. Yep, they're all They're all working. We're going to go survivor on this, so we're not going to do custom sandbox yet. We're going to do survivor. I can see myself playing this game. Whoops, playing this game for quite a while. It's going to become my thing. I just know it. So there. So there. Just need to double check something very quickly. Yeah. And I also have to make the decision on what I do if my character dies. Because what happens in this game, it's got a persistent world, as long as you're playing in the same world. And when one character dies and you start a new character, they will spawn in the same world as the last character at that point in time when that character died. So everything will be the same. You'll actually retain map information. Cool. All right. Yeah. So, you know, I would like to make one character survive for as long as possible, but I know that might be a bit of a tall order. So, I'm trying to decide whether or not, or what point I stop bringing characters into this world and just start a world from afresh. I just don't know yet. But I'll happily take advice on that. Okay. So survivor. We're not going to go apocalypse. We're going to go survivor. And we're going to start now. I've been doing my solo playthrough in Riverside. I've been doing a multiplayer playthrough with buddies in West Point. So there's either Rosewood or Muldraw. Now Muldraw is one of the bigger towns. Rosewood, from the looks of things. Country club. We might start in Riverside because I haven't started there. Muldraw is one of the original towns in the game, but I don't know if I've ever started there. Let's just put a suffix. Is that what they call it in this? Not a prefix, a suffix. So we'll say Twitch game. Twitch game. All right. Now I've got a few different character builds saved, but we'll make a new one. I think we'll make a new one. Now, before I've gone a construction worker, what have I gone? Carpenter and a mechanic. But we'll choose something different, I think. Repairman's got short blunt. He's also got maintenance. Oh, that's quite good. Maintenance at level 2 already. Fitness and strength level 5 and short blunt. Don't mind repairman. Electrician. Electrical's up there. Now that will give me the ability to hotwire vehicles straight away. I'm going to move my microphone ever so slightly. Like that. And this direction. So I can stay middle camera. Engineer. Now what have they got? Carpentry and electrical, fitness and strength. So the difference between an engineer and repairman. Maintenance is up, so that's quite good. Maintenance will ensure that your weapons last longer and don't degrade as quickly. A metal worker, so metal working is up. And the mechanic, of course. Short blunt and mechanic. And he gets amateur mechanic trait, so he's already learned about the maintenance of the various vehicles. Nurse veteran, desensitized, doesn't read does not reach states of panic. His aiming's up and his reloading's up, so he's good with ranged weapons. I think we'll go repairman. What's security guard? Security guard's night owl. Stays extra alert even when sleeping. Requires little sleep. That's not bad. His sprinting is already up. He's light-footed, but no, I think we're going to go repairman. All right, so we're going to pick some traits. This is always fun. Positive and negative traits. What have we got? What have we got? And if any of the users that are in chat that aren't in chat or haven't typed anything, if you're real, say hi. Otherwise, I'll be hunting down your names and finding out if you're bots. It's been a while since I've done a bot check on my channel, so not entirely sure. Oh no, there's only 6 of you. It could be real. Would love to find out if you're real. It's just cause. All right, what we got? Dexterous transfers inventory items quickly. I like that because I've been playing. I was playing another character with all thumbs, and that was an absolute nightmare. So I think I'm going to pick dexterous. Now I've been doing fast reader. I think I just always seem to pick that. Gardener, +1 farming. Brave. Graceful, makes less noise when moving. Less likely to be spotted. Light eater. I like the lucky trait. It's great. Let's go right up the high end. Hunter, thick-skinned. Oh, of course, someone's. I know I'm not going to be able to look at this properly while I'm in game. Let's switch over to the game at least. Because silly me, I was on that screen there. As usual, I'm very good at very good, thank you, at staying on this screen. I don't know what's beeping, beep in Discord. We're going to ignore it. We're going to ignore it. All right. So what we got? Athletic and strong. Extra knockback from melee. That's so ridiculous though. 10 points. Stout's got is 6, and you get +2 strength, increased carrying weight, and extra knockback. +2 strength. That's pretty good, and it's only +6. Hiker, +1 foraging and +1 trapping. Former scout. No, I am a former scout. We might take that, because I am actually a former scout. So far, let's just see something in it. Remove trait. No. So we're -14. How come we're already -14? That's a lot. Alright, we've had a look at drives very slow, clumsy, cowardly, short-sighted. I'll take. Let's go from the top end first, actually, and we'll see what we can do. Thin-skinned. Right, I'm happy to take. Our fitness is already quite high. Low endurance and prone to injury. Oh. Slow healer. Restless sleeper. Slow loss of tiredness while sleeping. Overweight. Reduced running speed. And you can't jump over high fences. I was overweight in another playthrough as well. Feeble. High thirst. We'll take high thirst. I'd take that with nearly every character. Asthmatic, unlucky. Smoker? Oh, we'll take smoker. Alright, 4 more points. 4 more points. So I reckon we'll take short-sighted. And Or is there conspicuous, more likely to disorganize, decreased container event? No. No. Pacifist, less effective with weapons. A faster rate of zombification. More prone to disease. I think we can take that. That gives us 2 more points to spend. What is there in the speed demon? Cat's eyes. Oh, I think not affected by harsh weather conditions. I wonder what that means. I think we'll take cat's eyes. Alright, there we go. So what can we call this build? This is a repairman. What's smoker, high thirst, short-sighted, prone to illness, dexterous, fast reader, former scout. How can we describe this guy in 2 words? Repairman. I like the way I'm short-sighted, but I've got better sight at night. Former scout. Scouty. Let's just go scouty. Scouty. Repairman. Alright, so we've got carpentry's up, first aid's up, fitness is, yep, foraging's up, engine's up, short blunt, drink. Sounds good to me. Scouty repairman. Alright, we're going to change, we're going to do Minty Jones on this. And I'm probably going to go my usual kind of build. We'll go there, that's a relatively good hair color. What do we got? Picard. Bald. I love the way it's called Picard. There's obviously Star Trek lovers in this game. Buffon. Oh, that's very John Travolta out of Pulp Fiction. Bald spot. So what's the difference between bald and Picard? I want to know what the difference is. Picard, let's have a look. All right, he's got the hair around the back. Receding. Oh, Widow's Peak. Oh, Widow's Peak with a beard. With a full beard. Yeah, I don't mind that color. We'll change take some chest hair. We'll take dark brown hair. A dark brown. A little bit lighter. There you go. More like it. I don't have a Widow's Peak, but I like it. Hat. We've always got to take the fedora. We'll take the. No, I'm taking the tan fedora. I think. Vest. No vest. We're going to take the Hawaiian shirt. We're going to make it my usual minty color. T-shirt. Underneath there, we'll take a striped t-shirt. I like it. We'll take a tan striped t-shirt. Jeans. I reckon we'll go pants and we'll match our. Well, it's a bit too. There, that's a bit better. Long socks? No, just socks. And the shoes, we're gonna go sneakers. We're gonna go. Will we do it? Will we go white sneakers? Dangerous. They're gonna get dirty. They're gonna get dirty. And we're gonna play. Alright. How long did that take? Oh, it took about 15-20 minutes. Not too bad. Alright. There was no hope of survival. None. This is how we died. Alright. No, go away. Google Chrome recommendations. Click to start. Love it. I love it. Oh, I've started. Goodness. Look at that. Not a lot to see around here. I've got a feeling I have started in this town before. Because I think I know Oh, maybe not. I think, yeah, this is a construction yard kind of workplace. All right, well, let's start looking. So we've got electricity, we've got water, but they will soon both cease to be. Empty notebook. I always love an empty notebook because I can write down things that we need in that. But we do need, we'll take a pen. There's a black pen. I like a pencil, but I'll take the pen. In the fridge, we got a fresh lemon. Love a bit of lemon. I'm going to be careful I don't start just taking too much stuff. The freezer, I'm going to leave stuff in the freezer at the moment because I don't think there's any point in taking that. Eraser, there we go, and a pencil. So I don't want the pen now. Now that we've got a pencil, we'll take the eraser so we can erase markings from the map. We'll just quickly check out the bathroom cabinet. Some eyes makeup. I'm not an emo, so I'm not going to bother taking that. Empty bottle, perfect. Take the empty bottle and we'll fill that up straight away with water. That'll take care of our thirst over time. Okay, lovely. All right, out into the world. It's a brave new world. There's one zombie just standing there staring at me. Oh, another one's just coming as well. Let's get into crouch position. Do a little bit of crouchy. Build up our sneaking skill. And we'll come around the back here. Well, this guy's seen me already. We're going to have to employ our favourite weapon of the moment, and that is our bare hands. I've got bare hands. They're massive. See you later, buddy. How many? Only 2 pushes to fall over. Now my sneakers are white. I'm sorry, sneakers. I'm sorry. You're gonna turn red eventually, and we'll just take this guy out as well. Just check his body. What's he got on him? A silver nose stud. I'm feeling pretty cool. Let's stick it in. Nothing like just wearing a zombie's nose stud. Oh, you're weak. On the head. Alright, I'm sorry. I don't need any of your stuff. What we might do is just rip up some socks immediately, so we've got some ripped sheets for any wounds that we may take on. Alright, I'm going to go and I'm going to refill my hydration. I'll be right back. You stay out there? What are you going to do? Come in? Okay. Okay, those in chat, if you're not bots, just give me a F in chat. Go on. I dare you. If you're not bots. I'd love to know. I'm going to take a photo of your names. So otherwise, you're under investigation. You're under investigation. But I mean, don't demand. I'm not demanding you say something in the chat, but I'd love to know if you're not bots. Because bots are a thing. They're a real thing. Alright, so 2 zombies down with our bare hands. Sneak skills already increasing. We've got another zombie over here. What's he dressed up in? Nothing much, just some... The zombies don't wear very colourful clothing. Alright, there's a few more over to the west there. Now, what have you got sticking out of you? Something that I can use as a weapon. Don't mess up my Hawaiian shirt. Please. Please, I beg of you, please. Alright, what did you have sticking out of you? Some scissors. Alright, not the most effective of weapons, but something at least. Alright. So we're in the east part of town, if I remember correctly. This is some of the well-to-do houses here. Come on, you're getting a pair of scissors to the face with your chin beard. I'd be better just pushing you over, I think. Yeah, I mean the scissors are really taking the digital watch. All right, always goes on the right wrist. Digital watch. Okay. We could go around the back. We could climb over the fence, but we are risking injury if we climb over the fence. We might just... If I'm going to retain one character over the playthrough, I just need to be extra careful. And we've got to take into consideration, what would you do in real life in this situation? And that's what we've got to think about. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's the 9th of the 7th. Oh, hello. I was looking at my watch and didn't see you there. All right, couple of mad zombies. We can take them. We can take them. Just back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Right, you're down. Take care of you. Stab you in the neck a lot with it with my scissors. I cannot believe my scissors are lasting this long. What brand of scissors is this? Right, you're down. Give time to stab you now. Stab you in the face. Stab you in the face. Stab you in the face. And once again, you turn it into a crawler, which is annoying. Right, bring you for... Yeah, you're down. Stop trying it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, how did you get me? I've been bitten. You know what? That's annoying. Since there's no one watching, I am going to start again. Because I couldn't seem to stamp in that zombie's head. I should have just stabbed him with the scissors. Bitten in the shin. This is an ideal time if you're actually watching to say, Minty, you're shit. I didn't save my Minty Jones character. We're gonna go solo, survivor. Next. Where did we start? Rosewood. Yeah, we're starting Rosewood again. And we're gonna pick Scouty Repairman. And then we're gonna go Minty Jones. We'll change sneakers and we'll go white. We'll change some striped t-shirt. We'll go Hawaiian shirt, and then we'll go black. Blacks and Hawaiian shirts. Minty. Just like, what is it? See, I don't think there's any point in picking a black striped t-shirt. No, I can't pick tan. That's ridiculous. What about I don't know. No. This color here? Yeah, that's quite nice. What if we go with that one? Yep, I like that. That's better. Pants, yep. Short socks. White and black. Sneakers are white. Fedora. And then Hawaiian shirt. We go Minty in that one. There. We're back. We're back. I'll not make that mistake again. There was no hope of survival. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. I'm going to just jump into... Well, this is loading up. Just jump into Steam. . obviously gonna go. I copy something. Copy message link. Yeah. A lot of stream alerts. There. What do I want? I want this. Copy message link. Assassin. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I was beginning to think no one would join me on stream. My moderator Assassin's here though. That's fantastic. I'm very happy to see you. Hope you can stick around. I'm just putting a quick link in the Nids chat in regards to the stream. I'm trying to find out where I can bloody get the stream link. Where do I get the stream link? How are you, Assassin? How are you? Settings. No, that doesn't. That's not clip. No. Back to Twitch. I'll just about be in game. So stick around. Stick around, Assassin. You're not there anymore. Have you gone? You still there? You're always watching. That's I like that. That's nice. I like that. That's just there you go. Where can I share? That's what I want. Copy URL. That's what I want. To quote Monster Inc. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. There, that's what I wanted to put in Discord. Even then they're interested. Alright. So we're at that prime point. I'm good. I'm very happy to start this new series on Twitch. Been waiting for a while to do this, so here we go. Here we go. We're in. And we're ready to rock and roll. It's black and boner. They're just press Alt F4. A little spicy Alt F4 and that might work for you. Or just close your eyes. One of the two. I mean, why? That's the wrong one. Why wouldn't you want to not? Why would you not want to see this black and white man in your stream? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, earplugs. Earplugs. That would be the way to go. Anyway, we're playing Project Zomboid. And I'm well, Assassin. Thanks for asking. First stream of the year since Streamvestor. I've been a bit slack. I've been addicted to Project Zomboid, and I've been playing a lot of multiplayer with Almond, which has been fantastic. And I was saying earlier when there was no one here, so I was talking to myself. I bought a sit down stand up gaming desk, which is what I'm currently using. It's great. I love it. I'm sitting down at the moment, but sometimes I stand up and play a game. I think it's actually been one of the first times in my life I've ever stood up to play a game, which is quite exciting. I am a true gamer now, or I'm a true one. A true gamer, and I've even got RGB lights on the outer edges of the desk, which is a bit wanky, but that's the way it goes. And anyway, how are you, Bon? How are you? We're going to equip a rolling pin here because there's not a lot of choice. And we're going to we'll grab this orange soda bottle. Because we need that, because we're thirsty. We're thirsty. Let's go over my character's traits, since we've got a couple of people now in chat, which is nice. It's nice to see. I know it's a Thursday night. People probably didn't expect me to be streaming on a Thursday night. Assassin's never silent. The longer and the more you get to know him, the less silent it becomes. And the reason that we're streaming tonight on a Thursday night is that I've got the time. I'm feeling ready to start a more long-term series on Twitch. And I'm preempting a stream that will be happening this Saturday, UTC time 10 till 12? 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. where I will be guest starring on a Kit Fox publishing stream. And Kit Fox publishers are the people that publish Dwarf Fortress. I'll be guest starring along with Nucrium, and Sal will be hosting the stream on Kit Fox Publishing. I'll be streaming in parallel. I will stream on my channel as well. But that's quite exciting. Sold out? No, Boner. I took an opportunity that was given to me to guest star in something. It's a long time since I've been a guest. In fact, have I ever been a guest in anything? Maybe back in my stage days of playing music, maybe. But no, and funnily enough, when Sal gave me this opportunity, it was just going to be me guesting on the stream. But then I found out Nucrium was co-guest, and I actually watched Nucrium. Owner, stop it. It's nice to collaborate. It's not. Yeah, well, whatever. We live in a capitalist society. What am I going to do? Ignore it or take advantage of it. Look at me, bitter and twisted old man that I am. No, but it's quite exciting. Because they will promote my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, and God knows I need that. Because I said to Sal, I'm far too lazy to promote my own shit. Anyway, let's stop standing around in the game, because empty notebook, that's what I want. I want an empty notebook. But we need a pen. We need a pen. There's too many things in the way here. Because we need to write on the map. Let's go over. Oh, look at that. Pencil. That's what we need. I'm thirsty already. We'll have a drink of this. A quarter bottle drink of this. Call me a capitalist all you want. I'll agree to that. All right, what else could we find around the place? We've got a rolling pin as a weapon. It's not ideal, but a toy bear. I do love collecting plushies in game. I like that. I'll draw the line at taking the doll. Although boys can play with dolls apparently. A crowbar. Here we go. All right, that's a good starting weapon. We'll keep the rolling pin in. That's a rolling pin to your back. Really? Let's have a look at that. I've got a rolling pin in my back. That's the way. I'm a baker. I'm a true baker. So we've got some. We'll grab this orange as well for something to eat when we get a bit hungry. Where are we? I keep forgetting where we are. We're in whatever this place is. Rosewood? I think it's Rosewood. I think we're in Rosewood. Can't remember. Let's go outside. See what's happening. We need a watch to find out what time it is. But immediately I can see a few zomboids over here, a few zomboids over there. I think that might be the school up there. I can't quite remember. Are you familiar, Boner, with Zomboid? Let's go. Let's just get into sneaking status. And we'll go around the back here. And we'll take on this chap right here. This little chap. This lady, this fine lady. Get my sneakers a little bit of red in my sneakers because white's too white. He couldn't stand the combat. Well, fair, each their own. Jump over this fence. Maybe it's improved. I tell you what, a game that's been in early access for 10 plus years, there's got to be some improvements to the game. All right, we found an open window in the back here. I'm addicted. No, I'm totally addicted. It's brilliant. All right, frying pan, rolling pin, or saucepan. Any of them can be crappy. A fresh cooked meat patty. Now we're gonna eat half of that right now because it's fresh and it's cooked, and we'll just stave off a little bit of hunger. There, look at that. We are full to bursting with that half meat patty. Yeah, I played a bit of CDDA, and you know the developers of Zomboid, they're obviously lovers of CDDA because this is a homage to that game. But it just depends on if you like dealing with 2D kind of tile sets in a game. And CDDA is free as well. And I think that, you know, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more depth to it. But I like the progress they've made on Zomboid, and there's a lot more to come before it comes out of early access. But I know they've upped their crew in the Indie Stone. All right, what we got here? We need to find a pencil. We need a pencil. Right, there's going to be a pencil over here in this filing cabinet. It's a pen. I'll take that time being. I like a pencil more than a pen, though. What else is in here? We don't need to sneak around in here. Bedroom. Anything good in the... There's a flight case. Nothing in it, though. I can hear a zombie. I can hear a zombie. You become a large bear man or a cannon wielding cyborg. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I quite appreciate that. I think there's the zombies in there. Let's just back off and one hit with the crowbar. A lot of people cite the crowbar as the best weapon in the game, but I mean, it's all right. Its durability is great. Its critical hits not as good as the metal pipes or the metal bar. One of the two. Right. Let's take on these two here. If we can draw this one. Well, there's three of them. One of them was hiding behind the tree. We'll draw one of them back here, so I don't alert the other ones, and then we can. Oh, look at that! One hit again. Come on, you emo, wearing all black. Yeah. You know what? I've not played Dwarf Fortress's adventure mode, so I don't even know. I know that the adventure mode's not available yet in the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Has no one got a digital watch? Nah. You plebs. Alright, come on then. Come on then. Come forth. Come forth and take a mouthful of crowbar. You heavy breather. No, nothing. Pink frilly underpants. I might be interested in that, but we'll leave it at the moment. Alright, nothing much else in that house. Let's go and have a look over here. We need another drink. We'll just drink half of the orange soda. Why not? And tonight's craft beer is Black Hops Brewery. It's a goat. It's the greatest of all time. Hazy IPA. And you better watch out, Boner. You know, like, Assassin's a moderator. And we can never ban Boner. Boner will do as Boner does. Alright, there's a couple of zomboids there. One in the house. A lot of emos around wearing black, but I do your pink shoes. That's a statement piece. Absolute statement piece. You got a locket. I wonder what's in it. Mechanics Volume 1. I'm not ready to start collecting books yet because I don't know where my base is going to be. Although, in saying that, you've got Carpentry Volume 1, which is always a good one. First things first, we need a bag. We need a backpack or something. And in order to collect some stuff. And then we need to decide eventually where we're gonna go. Alright, we'll take some painkillers. What's in this box? Newspapers. Look at the size of that box for newspapers. That's outrageous. What's on TV? If I switch this on, it might alert the zombies. But we'll see what's on the Life and Living channel because there's always some quite good stuff. Oh, we're watching Woodcraft. Perfect. Right, we might as well watch this. This might take care of some carpentry levels without needing to read the book. What's my zombie job? I am a repairman. So that gives 2 levels of maintenance straight up, which is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Carpentry. Life and Living TV. I think we've got 6 days of Life and Living TV from the start. And we can see this is just ramping up the carpentry level like there's no tomorrow. I talked about the different mods that I've got on the game for this playthrough. There's some. In fact, we'll pause a minute. I don't know if... No, there's no way of looking. Which is brutal. Yeah, well, I remember in school we had video time in school. There was a TV room, and this was primary school, and they would occasionally put programs on. Can't remember if they were educational or just films. But yeah, if you can take the opportunity to watch TV, it's ideal. Right, we're on adverts now for incontinence medication. There might be something good on after this. We've got enough food and drink at the moment. We're gonna keep watching this. What? Eating a meat patty increases my unhappiness. Oh, it's better hot. That's why. Better hot. Is it? Have we got a break in the programming? I'm not going to just heat up this patty now because I'm not going to eat it until I get hungry. Oh, I'm sorry, Boner. We'll try and make this as much... Who watches TV anymore anyway, to be honest? This game's set in 1993 when TV was a thing. TV's not a thing anymore. I don't watch TV channels. I haven't watched them for years. Because they're shit. And they've got a whole lot of adverts. Streaming services are the way to go. It's funny, I was talking to my son. You know, like, so much has changed. Well, no boner. I'm going to take, I can't remember what the word is, but it's not technically TV. It's a TV show on the internet. It's a TV on demand, nearly. You know. Yes, I have watched some of the TV channels on their streaming service. It's not TV anymore. What else have we got in here? Empty cooking pot. I'll take some fresh strawberries with me as well. We'll just be a fruitarian. What TV show were you going to watch? I'm interested. Were you going to watch TV show? What was it going to be? Okay, what's this? What's this? It's a washing machine. There's a room back here. How can we get into this room? Thirsty again. It's a bedroom. Leather jacket. We're going to take that. It might make us a little bit hot, but we're going to take it. We'll just drink the rest of this orange soda. Jack Ryan. Oh, assassin. Did you not just see me take a drink? Goodness gracious. I need to turn up my hydrate points a little bit. All right. We've got an empty bottle, which we can now fill up with water. Fill that empty bottle. Jack Ryan. That's the guy from... What's it called? Quiet Place. Or How I Met Your Mother. Is it? Am I right in saying that? It's you just scraping the window, just running your zombie hands down the window. Your slimy, greasy zombie hands. Disgusting. Right, I thought you'd go down there quickly. That was good timing. Yes, him. I have a digital watch. Perfect. On the right wrist, as always. I'm on edge. I need some cigarettes. One of my traits is smoker. So I do need to find some cigarettes relatively quickly. Yeah, I've seen... I haven't actually watched any shorts for Jack Ryan, but I've just seen the poster or whatever. And it looked interesting. Any commercial TV, you know, is generally pretty shit. But what is it? Why do you have a love-hate relationship with it? What attracts you to it and what turns you off? Right, we're looking pretty dapper in our let's present to the camera. Cool leather jacket there. All right, 4 zombies. I feel confident that I can take 4 zombies on. Let's sneak. How's our sneaking going? Only 15.25. Yeah, we need to sneak more. A bit more sneaking needs to be done. Oh, I nearly missed that there, and I nearly got bitten. I didn't have my directional on. Oh, multi-hit. That both of them down at once. Look at that. Absolutely funny. Wallets, thing of the past. Don't need it anymore. So what I was saying earlier is, you know, like times have changed. TV's a kind of thing of the past for millennials. Like millennials just won't be interested in TV. I don't even have a coaxial cable for my TV. It's not even attached to the wall, so I can't even watch it if I wanted. But another big difference I was talking to my 18-year-old son about. Oh, here we go. What are you saying? It's a spy thriller. First season was about a mastermind Arab terrorist. Second is about Venezuela and the president transfership. It sounds all right. Is it still pretty commercial and cheesy though? Is it a little bit cheesy? Is that what turns you off? I need some cigarettes. I'm a bit sweaty in this. I'm a bit moist, as that mood will suggest. A bit moist in this leather jacket. Where are we in the map? Can't tell. We've only uncovered that much. I don't know if I'm in the east or west side or in the middle. What's on this table over here? Scrap electronic screwdriver. Yeah, we'll attach that to our belt. You like it because it can be good, but I hate it because flexing in poor countries. Ah, yeah. I mean that's a sad thing. Note to self: talk about the changes in music industry. But on your comment there, America going to save the day bullshit. I heard someone in my work was talking about, and I fail to remember what it is, but there's a feminist test for films, and it's quite interesting. I found this quite interesting, and the test is that you watch a film and you look for a scene that contains only women, and then you measure that scene if the women are not talking about men in their conversation. We'll just switch on this channel and see if there's anything going on in life and living whilst we're waiting around. And if there is a scene with women only and the conversation doesn't revolve around men, then it passes this specific test. Yeah. And apparently there's fuck all films that pass this test. And so they're a little bit of Hollywood, I guess. I mean, there's other places that produce films, but it's a little bit sexist. It's a little bit sexist, and like I thought that was quite interesting. Now, talking about shows I want to watch the latest one on Netflix called Kaleidoscope, because it's a heist show, and fuck, I love heist movies or heist shows. Like, I love all the Ocean's films. They are fantastic. They're really good. But Kaleidoscope's got the guy that plays Gus Fring in Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, one of the two, can't remember. Alfonso, is that right? I can't remember his name. And it's also got one of the other sub characters is the young guy out of The Boys. The Starlight's boyfriend out of The Boys. So it looks really cool. No, I don't think it's about kaleidoscopes. Kaleidoscopes, I don't think it is about kaleidoscopes. I don't know. I had a kaleidoscope as a child. One of those things that you put up to your eye and twist around and look at the crazy patterns. We just really upped our fishing level there. And now we're watching something about doing the robot dance. Do the robot dance. Do the robot dance. Let's whilst we're waiting here, let's do some push-ups and flex. Flex. Never heard of it. Do you have Netflix, Boner? Do you subscribe to the streaming service that is called Netflix? I'm just flexing in game here. All right, if you pirate shit, can I suggest that you use an application called Streamio? That's Stremio. I used to torrent stuff. Don't ban me, Twitch, for saying things like this. But yeah, no, that's fair. Streamio is really good. You download Streamio application, you sign up for it. Yeah, you got to use an email, whatever. And then you download a third-party plugin there's a few different torrents plugins like Pirate Bay and Torrentio, whatever you want to call it. But it's a really nice user interface. It's like there used to be one for Xbox, XBMA or XBCMA, I can't remember what it's called. And there's another one called Plex, but Plex is paid for. Streamio is completely free, and a brilliant user interface to basically discover all the torrents that are out there and stream them directly through this application without having to download them. There's the option to, if you're, experiencing hiccups in the stream, then you can download the magnet link and just directly download the torrent. It's really good, and I suggest that you check it out. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Well, I need cigarettes. We're just wandering around here. We're not. I love collecting CDs. Give me the CD, please. From what you've seen so far, Boner, is the combat just exactly the same as it used to be? I mean, the combat's relatively basic in the game, but I guess for the kind of game it is what it is. Red electric guitar, beautiful. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat half an orange. Get that down you. Oh, I should have heated up the meat patty. Damn. That's all right. We'll just keep it. Nothing else is on TV. We'll just turn it off. Every house we go into, we'll switch on the TV. I can't remember the hours of day that Life and Living is running for, but take care of you. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, some vitamins. That'll stave off the fatigue. Yeah, so we're talking about differences in this day and age as compared to, let's call them the olden days. You went yesterday to an interview at a company, and holy shit, the environment chit-chats there sucked ass. Everyone's staring at the screen and no chit-chats going on. So what are you talking about? What do you mean by environment chit-chats? Who locks their door in a zombie apocalypse? Why can't there be a public service announcement that when the zombie apocalypse happens, unlock all your doors? Oh shit, there's a few zombies. That's a few. Well, let's just back off a little bit here and don't want to zoom out. Oh, that's quite a few. Right, this could be a bit of a problem, but if we just take it slowly. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. You want a bit of banter in a company. Right, this is right. Just keep. We need to zoom in a little bit here. All right, this is more than I bargained for, but I think we can deal with this. Right, that's okay. I'm looking cool in my leather jacket. Right, I need to run a little bit this way. This is getting a bit much. Right, I've got to be really careful here. And when I say I need to be careful, this is probably not the illustration of being careful. And I don't want to back into another pack of zombies. So I really should run and take a gander behind me. Right, you two. Stay away, crawling zombie. You're annoying. Oh. Their CEO was attractive. I think CEO is too high a level to be looking at. Sal. Oh, Sal's here. Hello, Sal. And thank you for the raid. Sal and Mir. Ionic. Welcome to the channel. Loud? I don't know what's loud. Maybe just me hitting the zombies was loud. I can't tell. Mir says he loves me. Thanks, Mir. That's really kind of you. Thanks for the follow. Not the mermaid. I am loud. What, my actual voice? No, Boner. I'm not underestimating. I'll turn my voice down. Thanks for the follow, Dragon Knight. No, wait a minute. Dragook Knight 1-1. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, sorry if my voice is loud. I've got a new microphone and a bit of a new audio setup, and I'm a little bit unaware as to how too quiet right now. I'm going to turn it back up again. Oh, okay. Well, let's how's that? Is that better? Is that better? It's hard to tell sometimes. Anyway, thank you for better. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback as always because I've got no idea. I'm a professional streamer, honestly. Thanks for the raid, Sal. Good to see you. And welcome to my channel. I'm Minty Jones. I'm an old friend of Sal's. We played in the group the NiddTubers in the past. Whoa, whoa, that's close. Got to talk and fight at the same time. All right, okay. Dragoon Knight 11. Okay, that's fine. I'll try and remember that. I'm not brilliant with names. If you were all numbers, I'd probably remember you better. But let's not reduce you to numbers because that's like a prison type environment. Yeah. So Sal, actually, if Sal's not explained already, Sal, Mir, and I, and my eldest son, we all met up in Britain many years ago in real life and hung out for a couple of days, which was fantastic. But I'm glad to have you. Dragoo alone is fine. All right, Dragoo, I'll remember that. But yeah, welcome to the channel. It's my first solo stream for the year. My first solo stream since Streamvestor, which Sal did a great job of running this year. And I finally decided upon a more long-term series. We did an escape room, that's right. And we had haggis. Oh, there's a lot of zombies there. Let's back off. Let's back off. It's 10 to 10 at night. It's going to get dark soon. We have a life. Well, this was a few years back, I suppose, when we had a life. Maybe not so much anymore. Especially Sal. I wonder how you get by doing real life stuff with the amount that you stream now. It's impressive. But yeah, so long-term series. I've settled upon Project Zomboid. I've been playing a lot recently, solo, and oh, that's a lot of zombies at the back there. I can see right through the house, but we'll just avoid that. We need to get to a safe house for the night, because over Christmas, or when I got back into streaming, I was playing a lot of Domebreaker. Is that right? I've forgotten the name. So where's Sal on scale of 007 to Agent 47? I'll give Sal a 004. Yeah, does that help? I don't know if that helps. Yeah, so I've decided to play Project Zomboid, which I'm absolutely just in love with again after not playing for a few years. 42 is right around the corner, and that means well-functioning multiplayer. That is correct. More content. And to be honest, the multiplayer is it's pretty good at the moment. There's a couple of glitches where your characters might be invisible to the other characters. You just have to relog for that. All right, I've got to examine Moodles. I'm peckish, so I'm going to actually, let's just do this. I'm going to heat up my rest of the meat patty that I've got here. We'll just whack the meat patty in the oven and turn it on because it's better hot, as it says here, and that might reduce the unhappiness addition. Yeah, I was going to talk about earlier. I was talking to Righteous Boner, an assassin, who were kindly hanging around at the start of the stream. We were talking about TV cooking. I wonder how I don't need to cook this that much more. What happens if I cook it fully? Will it increase the unhappiness even more? I don't know. Let's just do that anyway. Yeah, we're talking about TV and how kind of TV is a thing of the past, like having a coaxial cable for your TV, and actually sitting down and watching live TV. It's a bit old fashioned now. And the millennials, forgive me for any millennials that are watching, but the millennials, they don't so much know what TV is or was or what it used to be. Too many adverts for me, to be absolutely honest. And so you might watch video on demand for the channels of TV that you might be interested in something in, which is what Boner was about to do. He's going to watch Jack Ryan, but unfortunately I started streaming, and he very kindly decided to to watch this instead. All right. It is the magical box of the olden days, Drew. That's correct. Gen Z. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Gen Z. I guess millennials are now old. Time's flying by, you know. I'm not even addressing the correct generations properly. 24 to 43. Thank you for rectifying my improper comment. I apologize to any millennials that have gone, I know what a TV is. How dare you? But thank you. Gen Z, poor old Gen Z. I talked to my son. He's nearly 19. My eldest son. He's nearly 19 years old, and he's always asking me to solve things for him, or do some research for him. And I keep saying to him, and this is something I've heard. Yes, I agree about commercials. Commercials are just, there's enough commercials getting flashed at you and billboards and stuff. You don't need to keep on watching them on TV. No, my son keeps asking me to do research for him, and I'd say to him, but there's Google. You know, like you just have to practice your Google searches and get good at using Google. And he said to me, why would I use Google when you're so good at it? And it boggled my mind. I said, what, you want me to do what you require for you and then deliver this information to you? And you know what? I heard the same thing from a millennial, dare I say, at my work. They'd prefer someone else to look up the stuff for them. Like, I consider myself a pretty skilled Google user. I think I'm going to go for a little lie down. It's 10 to 12 at night and I'm drowsy. So we could close this door here. We'll close these curtains over here and we'll go for a lie down. You know, like I can get to the point where I'll get into my pajamas and lie down, but I'll just go into bed with my leather jacket, rolling pin in my back, and my cross, what do you call it? What do you call this thing? My goodness, I've lost my mind. A crowbar in my hand. Let's have a sleep. Yeah, well, that's exactly right, Boner. As a developer, half of our job, like a software engineer, half of our job is looking up Google and finding solutions to things. Like, otherwise we'd be fired, you know? So refining how you use Google. In fact, I'd go as far to say is there should be a short course in using Google well, because my son will put in one search phrase and not find what he wants to give up. And I'm like, what did you type in the search box? And I'm just looking at it and going, that's not going to reveal the answers you need, because everything is on the internet that you need to know. Division of labor and not crossing lanes of specialization. Initiative, is initiative dying? Is it a lost skill already? I don't know. Does everyone just throw up their hands and say, I can't do this? Someone else needs to help me? Because I do look in people that are good for a job and work. I look for initiative. I've looked for initiative for as long as I've lived in different types of areas of work, you know, starting from sales assistants in shops, for example. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying about TV, that is that kind of golden age that's past now. I'm talking to my son about music. You know, my son loves music. And we're now in the days of streaming. You know, like you subscribe to YouTube Music or Spotify, and you've got the whole world at your fingertips. Whereas it used to be the fact that bands released albums that came out in the shops, and you waited for that time that they'd release that album. Come in. Welcome to my humble abode. Come and look at the lounge. It's really nice through here. Oh yeah. Sorry, you're not welcome. Your shirt is too, I don't know. It's not pink and it's not maroon. I don't like that. Yeah, and you know, like albums had an A side and a B side. You know, you had to turn the record over or flip the tape around in the tape player. It was that, you know, this band's got a single coming out the same day as this competitive band, and it's this battle at the shops to sell more of this single. But now it's completely changed. I've got a little bit of investment in this because I used to be in a band for 10 years. Not a hugely successful band, more locally successful. Why am I in pain? Oh, exercise fatigue, because I did some push-ups earlier. Cassettes got stretched, so your favourite songs would play a little slower. All right, now that you say that, Courier Sloan. Do you know what I love? And again, this comes out of the technology that's available to us these days. There's that certain genre. Oh my god. Why can't I hit this zombie? It's defying the laws of physics. I think I just wasn't aiming correctly. There's that. Rainbow Tikari, hello! Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. There's a certain very niche subgenre of slowed down songs that appear on YouTube. Why am I in pain? Why am I in pain? Oh, it's the exercise fatigue. I keep forgetting. And I love it. I love this slowed down genre. Take a popular song or even a not so popular song, and just slow it down. Stay down. No, you didn't stay down. Get back. It's raining. I've got a leather jacket on. Stay back, bloody face. Right, I've got to concentrate. I've got to focus. Sorry. So I want to talk about my favorite song that has come into that kind of subgenre. Get back. Come on. Just stay down. And you, stay down. I'm hungry. I need to eat the rest of my... I'll get my strawberries. Let's eat half of the strawberries. And there is Nightcore. Nightcore is another little subgenre. Chop house. What's chop house? See, I like vaporwave and glo-fi and chillwave, I think, are some of the other terms. I like them. But my favorite song is it's a Stranger Things kind of cover. Stranger Things theme tune. It's Stranger Things done by the Australian band. Going to absolutely escape me. It's that very successful Australian band that does the cool kind of 60s kind of vibe. Oh my goodness, I've absolutely forgotten. Tame Impala. Stranger Things theme tune as if done by Tame Impala. That came out and I went, that's great. It was just this brilliant mashup of kind of styles. And then there was another one released which was the slowed down version of this Tame Impala Stranger Things mashup, which was about 10 minutes long. And I use it as a meditation song now. It's I can play it on repeat for hours. And my son calls me, oh, I'm sorry I've disturbed your shower. I'm sorry, miss. Put some clothes on. I can play it over and over and over, and my son says, you're mad. And you know what? I don't think he's wrong. But it helps me focus. You know, when I was young and I was doing homework, I used to record songs onto tapes, and if I found a really good kind of lo-fi song that I liked from a band that I liked, I'd record that one song repeatedly on the tape. The band, which band exactly are you referring to, Assassin? Very wet out here. I'm hungry again. I'm peckish. Let's just eat the rest of these strawberries. Because if you're talking about the Stranger Things Tame Impala mashup, I'm not sure who the band was. There was just a certain person that had put this song on the internet. But the band that I'm talking about that I made the tape of when I was a kid, they were called Ride. They were a British shoegazing band, which I loved very much. So, all right, we need to. I'm still hungry, and I ate. Oh, let's just finish the rest of this orange then. The meat patty is still better hot. Did I heat my meat patty up and not eat it? The Stranger Things one. I think... I can't remember the name of the YouTube user. I'll find it at some point. I'll share it with you. Because it's just so good. So good. I love the Stranger Things soundtrack. March Ridge map. Let's grab that. High-end camera. So you know of Tame Impala? Well, it's the Stranger Things theme as if played by Tame Impala. So it mixes those kind of two kind of tones to that. Anyway, I'm getting back to what we're talking about with buying records, going to the record store, and even buying CDs. You know, like my son gets kind of jealous when I talk of how things used to be back in the 90s, more so than anything. We need some more food. What's in the fridge? Soy sauce. Let's grab the mutton chop and stick it in the oven. In fact, let's firstly put the meat patty in the oven. Just heat that up again. It's not good reheating meat, everybody. Don't reheat meat more than once. An Eartha Kitt version of Skull Crusher Mountain. Now, I know Eartha Kitt, but I don't know Skull Crusher Mountain. So that's something new to me. I'll try and remember that, because that's a name. Oh, I'm burning it. I'm burning it. Let's just eat this. Eat all of it. John Coulton. Still not familiar with that particular artist. What genre of music is it? Oh, look at that. I'm stuffed and I'm well fed. All right. Let's keep going. How much have we kind of looked around here? Not a lot. What is this purple building over here that might be worth going and investigating? We need to find a car. I think this is a school. All right, it is a school. School's pretty good for weapons, like a baseball bat, which I do like. I like a baseball bat because I can make it into a spiked baseball bat. You don't know how to genre music? John Coulton to me sounds like a country singer. Would I be right in saying that? He used to play the Penny Arcade Expo and wrote the themes to the Portal games. Oh, right, he's a game composer. Oh, that's interesting. So is Skull Crusher Mountain from a actual game? Let's take this zombie by surprise. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. He might not be able to hear us as much from the rain. Aha! Hello, sir! Yes. Beautiful. Take you down. Beautiful. Really, really need some cigarettes, and I'm slightly thirsty. I need to fill up my water bottle. Right, where's the door? Where's the door to the school? I could smash a window, but I'd love to try and survive with this character keeping his fedora on the whole time. Hey, Boner. Oh, that was close. Boner, you didn't answer my question. Nerd humor music. Oh, okay. Don't mind a bit of nerd humor music. So like that New Zealand pair that used to do nerd music. What were they called? Oh, one of the two is. Oh, okay, well that's good. Oh, well, maybe that might attract you back the game. What are they called? They did a song called. I can't remember the names of the songs, but one of the duo is now famous in films. New Zealand guy with glasses. If anyone can actually interpret what I'm saying here, I'll be very impressed. Yeah. What are they called? Oh, Jermaine. Yeah, Jermaine. That's right. Oh, well done. My description led someone to actually picture who I was talking about. They're a great nerd humor band. One of the best. Because, you know, I was never into kind of comedy music. Even though I was a musician, I was quite never in it, but they did it so well. And even Billy Connolly, he did like comedy songs pretty well also. But I'm biased with Billy Connolly because I'm obviously from Scotland. I don't know if it's obvious, but I am. But I am. Alright. I'm amazed how so far that I'm managing to play this game and talk at the same time. These doors locked? Friggin' locked. I need to get inside because I'm getting wet. And you know what? I reckon we might find some cigarettes in the school because some teachers' desks have cigarettes because those poor teachers. What, really? Yeah. You know what? A lot of Australians ask me if I'm Irish. They say, so where in Ireland are you from? I get that, like, I've lived in Australia for 23 years now, and I've got it. 98% of people say, are you Irish? I go, no. Oh, there's a backpack. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Give us that. I want that. School bag. And that's the other thing that's in the schools, a lot of school bags. A lot of packed lunches as well. Stay down. School bag. Put that in the back. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, that's right. I've got the mutton chop here. I never cooked it. I can't detect sarcasm with you, Boner. I've got no idea. I'm sure I've mentioned I'm Scottish anyway, so I'll just assume you're being sarcastic. I need to get into the school. It's raining quite heavily now, and I'm going to get wet, and I'm going to catch my death of cold. So let's just check the side entrance. See if I can get in here. Oh, there's a big van. I thought it was. The use of the emoji suggested that. But, oh, hello. Hello, madam. Oh, shit, that didn't work. Didn't work as well as I thought it would. Come on. Come on. Is that both of them? Or was just one of them? Oh, the rain is getting quite hard. I'm only moist though. I'm only moist. Oh, hello, there's some more. Alright, we'll just keep on taking these down, trying to clear the area around the school. Oh, I love the crack. See the Foley sounds in this game? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I find them. I like to think of the developers and how you tripped. Oh, why couldn't I stamp in your head? I love to think of how game developers, you know, like record their sound effects. I'm just going to break a window. Oh shit, hello. Excuse me, I'll just take care of this one. So I was discussing earlier on in regards to this playthrough. I've been playing a solo game for a while now, and my character's died quite a lot of times, and I've just kept respawning in the same world. But there's a limit. There's a limit because I'd love, you know, like I'd love to be able to keep the character alive for as long as possible. And I wondered to myself, if I die in this world, should I just start a brand new world? I know that's a bit much, but maybe. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit sad. Let's get in the school and get out the rain. Let's clear this broken glass. Remove broken glass. I hope I don't cut myself. How's everything going? Maintenance is going well. Long blunt. Long blunt is... Oh, I just need to kill one more zombie and I think my long blunt will level up. They're supposed to be getting random animal sounds and player grunting. I love it. I love it. Even the sounds in Minecraft. I just think, how did they make some of those sounds? It's pretty cool. A permadeath run. Yeah. Essentially. And I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself in doing that. I can fill up my water bottle from one of these bubblers. Hey! I don't know where everyone is from around here, what part of the world that you come from, but in Australia, these little drink fountains, they're called bubblers. What do you call them in different places? Like Assassin in Britain, what do you call a drink fountain? a water fountain. But let's go and search for some cigarettes. Right, get to the teacher's desk. Get to the teacher's desk. Or even, oh, the teacher's desk is over here. Oh, there's a zombie at the window. Oh, water fountain. Yeah, and so, and if you don't mind me asking, what country do you hail from? Goldfish. Same. Assassin says the same. I'm going to assume then that Goldfish, you're... Oh. South England, yeah, so British. Water fountain is British. There's water drinking fountains in USA as well. Face toilet. In now you're from the Middle East. Is that right? Am I right in saying that? Boner, can I call it the Middle East? Water fountain, but with a Texas twang. Water fountain. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to do an accent. I'm not very good at impressions. Let's just get these zombies out of here so we can be sure that we're safe. Come on. My long blunt. Leveled up. Beautiful. And I'd like that hard hat. I know I said I wanted to wear my fedora, but I really need to take as much precaution as possible. So who's got that hard hat? All right, we're going to put that hard hat on. Really? Thank you, Conrad. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not brilliant at accents. I wish I was. I'd love to be good at accents. I guess it's just practice. What's in here? Another desk. Come on, have some smokes in your desk. What is this? This is not a real school. If the teacher's not smoking. Very dark in here. What's in the cupboard? Anything interesting? Oh, some books and some notebooks. Right. We do need to... What I would like to do is find a car. And... if you take an English accent and add a Texas drawl, you get Australian. Australian accents is interesting. G'day, mate. How you going? There was one advert in Australia that I kept impersonating. It was about a spice bag. And it's those kind of vacuum bags that you put bed sheets and stuff, or quilts. Or let's use the Australian term, doonas. Put the doona in, then you can get your vacuum cleaner on it and suck them and compact them. Spice bags. Here's another interesting tidbit, is that in Australia they call bed clothes and things like that, like pillow cases and bed sheets, they call them Manchester, which I always found quite interesting. I always wondered what Manchester was. Oh, there's a bloody key. I cannot believe I just found that. That key, I reckon, is for that black van outside, which is really, really good. All right, how are we feeling? We are feeling a little sad. So one thing we want to do is find some literature, like a book or a magazine or anything, and read it. And let's grab a can of oats, because a can of oats is quite filling. Still would like to... Oh, I love a bit of slice of... Oh, blueberry and apple pie. I'm glad a lot of you have stuck around for the stream. It's really very, very nice to have you. I'm about to finish this particular can of today's craft beers, Black Hops Brewing Goat Hazy IPA. Greatest of all time, apparently. Thanks for the follow, Conrad. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm going to quickly pop off for another can. So if you don't mind, while I do that, I'm going to run a 1-minute ad break. And you know what? I love this. It's a bit of a test. See who might stick around whilst they have to watch ads, because we're talking about commercials earlier on, and they're the bane of existence. And I hate to do it, but one reason I do it is it's coming on dawn where you are. Korea. Time to feed the birdies and start your day. Oh, start your day and make sure it's a good one. yeah, I play the ads and I see who's willing to stick around through the ads, or who's even willing to chuck a follow, or whatever. But my pleasure, Courier. It's been an absolute pleasure to have a lot of new people here. Thank you, Courier, for the follow. I really appreciate that. But also, I want to point out I'm just about to hit. Well, I say just about. I'm not far off hitting my first $50 ever earned on Twitch, which is the payout kind of cap where I actually get paid out in Australia. And it'll be the first $50 I've ever made on streaming or YouTubing. And I've been doing YouTubing for many years now. 6 years. But no, I've never taken it. I've never been one to do it for the money. But it's quite exciting when Twitch tells you you're nearly there. Here's your first $50. So that's cool. So I'm just going to run this 1 minute ad break, and by the time it's finished, I'll have returned with a fresh can of beer. Stick around if you're willing, and we'll see you soon. I don't know if everyone gets the ads. Sometimes I don't know how it works exactly. Some people say, never got an ad, never saw it. Anyway, that's finished now. I wonder if the ads were for anything interesting. Are ads ever for anything interesting? Since when do you ever buy something from an ad that you've seen, even subliminally? I try and even control myself not to buy from ads. I'm susceptible sometimes, but I generally don't. Being Scottish, apparently I'm frugal. Frugal. That's the word. All right, so we're back. You work television? Oh, good. I'm glad. Ads, as someone said, necessary evil. Capitalistic society that we live in. It's just the way it works, unfortunately. It was that same old Papa John's pizza ad. Really? I haven't seen it. And I don't blame her for eating the pizza. Because the pepperoni from the pizza, pepperoni's fantastic. Alright, we need some food. We grab Carpentry Volume 1, we'll stick it in the bag, we'll stick the can of oats in the bag as well. And I'll stick my fedora in the bag. I want to try and keep my fedora because I do like it. I need to go and cook this mutton chop that we've got. Really would like to cook this up. Anyway, I was talking earlier, and this is a shout out to Sell. My goodness. I'm only on my third can of beer. Not that bad. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Always good to have some duct tape. 2 boxes of nails is good. And a saw. Sal has very kindly invited me to co-guest star on a Kit Fox publishing stream this coming Saturday. UTC time of 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And, you know, like, that's very kind of Sal. Sal's done a great job in building her community within the streaming area. See? Galactic? No ads. See, I don't know how it works. I don't know if it just selects some people from chat and shows them the ads. I no idea how this algorithm works. But yeah, Sal invited me onto the Kit Fox publishing stream to play some Dwarf Fortress. And then I found out I'm going to be guest co-starring with Nucrium, which I'm very excited about because I said to Sal, I actually watched some of Nucrium stuff. So it's really cool. And oh, this is good actually. We can read read some magazines. Let's grab some of these electronics magazines. And is there just a book? We'll read a book. Take away some of our little sadness. So, you know, like being able to stream alongside a streamer that I've watched, that's I find that's a bit of a privilege because he's got 15,000 followers. But it just goes to illustrate how well Sal's doing. Sal's got less followers, but she seems to get more viewers for her streams on average. So she's nearly at 10,000. But she does get a lot more viewers for her streams. It's very impressive. Just goes to show, I don't know, she does it well, you know. I need some cigarettes. I'm surprised that I haven't found any cigarettes. I'm in the main offices of the school now, but no cigarettes, really? Must be good kids. Must be good kids in this school. Anything in here? Well, there's matches. That suggests. Let's go and find the kitchen. So if you're enjoying the stream, I would love it if you could chuck us a follow. A few people already have. I really, really appreciate that. I'm trying to become a little bit more consistent in my Twitch streaming, but you know, like my job's quite intense. We've got a 17-month-old boy now, and nearly a 19-year-old, which you could just call just about the same as a 17-month-old. So my time is precious. All right, I think this is a canteen. All right, yes, it is. All right, is there an oven? Yeah, there's an oven in the back. Let's go. Let's go and cook this mutton chop. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to lean forward because my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. Lemony Sol, a lemony sun. Look at that. All right, let's go and whack this mutton chop into the oven. Turn her on. Cook mutton chop. Better hot. I'm not going to wait for the... hunger, minus 30 hunger. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so and Project Zomboid. I'm guessing there's quite a few of you that are familiar with Project Zomboid, the realistic zombie apocalypse simulator. Been in early access for 10 plus years, but just always coming along leaps and bounds. Was nominated for Steam Labor of Love Award this year. It lost out to, and get this, better keep my eye on this has been cooked. It lost out to Cyberpunk 2077, which is an absolute tragedy because I don't consider Cyberpunk 2077 to be a labor of love because all they did was fix an absolutely broken game. Whereas these guys have been working on Project Zomboid with a small team for years upon years, over a decade, and it truly is an absolute labor of love. All right. Beautiful. All right, we can have half of this. I reckon have half of the mutton chop. Will it improve my sadness? It won't. I need to go and read something else to improve my sadness. Maybe I should look for some food around here. What's in the fridges? Another meat patty. Why is everyone loving meat patties? Oh, there's bacon. Oh, some pickles. Give me some pickles. Love a pickle. Now tell me, is there anybody in chat that plays Cyberpunk 2077? Because don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's a good game, and I'm sure it's a better game now that they've patched it. But I'm sure it doesn't deserve Labor of Love Award. Phasmophobia, 4 people. Okay, it's improved a lot in the last year. Yep, Phasmophobia, I've not played it, so I can't comment on it, but yeah, it's definitely more of an indie game. I wonder if there's any cigarettes in any of the kids' desks. No, not finding cigarettes here. I'll read a word search magazine. Do a little bit of word search. Yeah, I mean, Cyberpunk obviously done by the same developers or publishers or, you know, bit of each as The Witcher 3. Oh! Come on then. Drag yourself to your feet. Are you wearing a beret? You're wearing a beret. Whoa! That's a fashion statement. And there goes the beret onto the ground. We'll just leave it there. Even though it's a minty colour, I'm just going to leave it there. And I do like the Witcher games. I have only played Witcher 1. The locker room and the restrooms. Yeah, well, I guess I've gone through lockers, sweatband. Does that take place of the hat? Let's have a look. Look at that. I'm looking pretty cool. I'm willing to wear this sweatband for a little bit. Gives me absolutely no protection from zombie bites, but... do we have an eraser? I don't think we do. We'll grab the eraser. That means we can mark the map and rub out things like that. We'll read another book. That might take away some of our sadness. Yeah, I like the Witcher games. I have all three, but I'm one of these people that want to complete the first one before they move on to the second one, and then the same with the third one. So I've only played the first one so far, and I must admit the age shows in the first game now. It might have been remastered if I remember correctly, but all the kind of hype about The Witcher 3. There's a lot of hype about Witcher 3, and probably rightly so. Let's fill up our bottle while we're here. So there was big expectations from Cyberpunk 2077, but jeez, they forgive my French, but they fucked that up royally. So that's a bit sad. Anyway, this game deserves more praise. I can't praise it enough. I gave it a review the other day. I don't give too many games reviews, but I decided to do it. I've given up in smokes in there. I want to go and check out this van now that I have the key. So I'm hoping, once I do, oh look at that, I've got the key. Left hand side's driver's seat. Now does it have any petrol? 0 petrol. Right, okay, so we need to find a gas can, and we need to get some petrol into this baby, because this is a good vehicle to have, because it's going to have a lot of storage space in the back. Oh, there's a few zombies here, but not too many that we can't cope with. Hopefully. Famous last words. Oh, as more approach, and as I back myself into a corner. Let's run. I'm feeling a bit drowsy. It's 7 o'clock and I'm feeling a bit drowsy. You can't finish a game if you get spoiled in the ending. You know what? I can't finish like a TV series if I get spoiled in the ending. And I'll tell you what, once I finish fighting these zombies, I'll tell you exactly one which I was really unhappy to be given a spoiler for. No, get off me, ankle biter. Jeez, get. Yeah. Ah! You will not bite me. I've got a headband on. A sweatband. Nothing can touch me. Anything good? Anything good? Comb and scissors? No, nothing good. They're gonna. Oh, I heard that. So you're gonna need an extra bit of equipment to siphon gas, which is good. The more realism, the better. Oh shit! Fuck! I didn't see you there. Excuse me. I'm not gonna say this is a family friendly. When I've got, I do swear, and my apologies if anyone's offended by that. Battlestar Galactica, a sci-fi series I was loving, absolutely loving that. And I was talking about it in a work chat, and then somebody, they told me the end. They told me the kind of whole friggin', like the reveal. Oh my god, that I was upset. And they laughed at me because Battlestar Galactica is relatively old now. And I guess there's a time, it's this kind of time limit when you feel like you can give a spoiler to something. But for me, it wasn't long enough. Let's creep round. Let's take this zombie by surprise. Oh, I didn't take it by surprise. I was looking at chat. Come on. Down. Down with you. Right, I think let's get indoors. It's gonna get dark soon and it's foggy. Let's get indoors. Search around for some smokes or something. Really? Is it? Let's talk about worst endings of all time. Now that I'm in this house and you know what? I'm gonna go and have a. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna eat some lamb chop, and I'm gonna talk about worst endings of all time. And I've got three. Well, I've got three things to talk about actually. So let's have a seat. I've got a mod. Oh, yep, there you go. Lost. There's one. There's one. It had flaws, but it was fine with it because it fit thematically. Yeah, listen, I haven't heard too many people complain about the end of Battlestar Galactica. But then again, I haven't heard too many people talk about the end of Battlestar Galactica. I'm going to read Carpentry while I talk about this. Yeah, Lost. Now let's talk about that. Lost and Prison Break. I remember those two shows. And for me, I was still watching TV back in those days. And for me, those were the first two TV shows that took on a cinematic vibe with their... This book is obsolete. Oh, it is obsolete. Oh, shit. I've got my first two. I like the way the character told me. That was pretty cool. Wait, what's in the bookcase then? What's in the bookcase if that's obsolete? Nothing. Is there another bookcase? No, there's not. All right. So this comes in. I'm just going to take a seat while I talk about this. I could sleep on the couch, but let's just sit on the couch. Yeah, Prison Break and Lost, absolutely brilliantly presented with their whole, like, it seemed like a big budget presentation. Prison Break, one of the most edge of the seat shows I'd watched, like maybe more specifically season 1. Oh, that's right. I need to go and close the curtains. That is correct. Thank you, Imik. Good suggestion. We'll go and close these curtains over here. All right, there we go. We're sitting pretty now. So I need to go back and rewatch some Prison Break again as well. It was just a great show. I think I got into season 2. Can't remember how many seasons there were, but really good. And then Lost. Brilliant presentation, brilliant characters as well. The fucking end, it was the worst. Heroes, well mentioned. Boner, also very good. I think I only watched the first season. I've read about this, the successive seasons and read how bad it went. Game of Thrones, I binged watched maybe 3 seasons of Game of Thrones, and there's something that happens when I binge watch something. I binge watch so many seasons and then I can just stop. It's like I just get too much, even if it's really good. And so I never got to the final season that people had problems with. But I'm going to talk about one specifically that really upset me, and it was Preacher. Preacher was based off some comic series that I wasn't aware of at the time, but it was an absolutely brilliant show. It was kind of out there, maybe more so in line with The Boys a little bit. Like eating too much cake. That's exactly right. You can't have too much of a good thing. But the end of Preacher, apparently they ran out of budget, and they just rushed the kind of final season, and it shows. It really showed. It was a pretty bad, and like, and a sad end to what I thought was a great show. So yeah, I'm sure Battlestar Galactica is better. Yeah, last season it was meh for such a good, prior seasons. I'm excited to, in the hopes, right? What's the time? It's 21. It's 9:40. I can't believe I picked up Carpentry 1 and I didn't need it. Let's go and just dump. We could read some electronics magazines. Go and dump carpentry one in this bookcase. We'll grab a. We've got a book. That's all right. All right. Let's have a seat and read some of these magazines. Sit down. So I've got one of the mods is true actions, I think, which enables you to sit down and lie down on specifically south facing and east facing furniture. All right, Electronics Magazine 2. What's the one I'm wanting to talk about? The sci-fi show. Oh my goodness, I've got a mind blank now. Of course. Name some sci-fi shows. Some really good ones. There was about 6 seasons of this particular show, and they stopped making it because they said that the budget was going to be too big to keep on following the books, and actually give a, what was it called? Oh my goodness. It was about a special substance that was found in the universe that kind of infected people. The Expanse! Thank you, Boner. Thank you. The Expanse. One of the best sci-fi shows I have ever watched. It was so good. Every season was an absolute cracker. Last year, in the last half of last year, there was some sci-fi nerd on YouTube said that they'd heard, I don't have the worst descriptions, Boner, because you worked it out. So I do actually have, someone worked out my description from earlier on. Can't remember what it was now, but they worked it out. And you worked out The Expanse. It's better than my wife's description. She sometimes goes, it was a show and there was women and men and it was nighttime. And I remember a specific show, she described the show, women and men, it's nighttime, and she said something else about it. Yeah, well, that's what chat's for, isn't it, Boner? That's what chat's for. Women, men, nighttime. There was maybe one other vague description, like there was a car in it. And I remember sitting for like a couple of days thinking about this description my wife had given, which was so lackluster and lame. And I came back to her and I said, "Did you mean devs?" And she went, "Yeah, that was the one." And I went, "Geez, I'm good. I'm good. I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I'm good." All right, we're gonna go for a sleep. This rain is not stopping. It is not stopping. Right, give me the sleep. Sleep. I do want to sleep, thank you. Yeah. Anyway, I hope they do make another season of The Expanse, because there was some mutterings last year that they decided to actually continue making it. Would you agree, Boner, that The Expanse was amazing? Totally amazing. Because I thought it was just the best. Maybe a movie? Is that right? Oh. Well, better than nothing. They need Game of Thrones budget to cover the last 3 books. Shit gets wild. I should read the books. And because this is what I've heard, shit gets wild. Because at the end of the last season, like, people start 3 movies. Oh my god. That's the best news ever. It's only talk though. I'm not going to hype myself up too much. But yeah, they did say the fact that they go into this different dimension and things happen with this stuff, that it was just too much budget on the special effects. And that's how the last season ended, with this stuff. What was the stuff called in the series? This stuff, you know, this substance that did stuff. Yeah, my descriptions are lame. I'm sorry. Yeah, but that excites me a great deal. Right, it's 7:30 in the morning. It's still raining. We still haven't explored that much of the map. At least we've got into the school. We need some cigarettes. At least my Moodle's only agitated. It's not really affecting. What are these zombies chomping on? Some dead body. It's not affecting my actual proto-molecule. Nice one. Nice one. I like that. Right, I don't have a weapon in my hands. Where's my crowbar? Look at the crowbar's durability. It's still above half. Alright. Okay. Whatever. Can't see. It's so dim. It's like a day. It's like a fucking summer's day in Scotland. Oh, multi-hit. Look at that. Multi-hit. Oh. Oh, I thought I'd obliterated all of you at once, but no. Beautiful. Proto-molecule. The books are superb. They influence you. So you write, Boner? You dabble in writing? Rain stifles your hearing. But tell me, Immick, does rain stifle the zombies' hearing? That's what I'd like to know. I'm feeling a little sad. Let's just read a book in the rain. Ah, interesting. I used to be a writer back when I was younger, and anything in here that's worth reading. Let's just read this book. And I wrote a lot of speculative fiction, short stories, and I ended up writing a novella. I did get involved with a writers group that was a kind of fan group of. Yeah, I was talking about the crowbar earlier. I like the metal bar or metal pipe. I can't remember which one better because it seems to give you more critical hits, but its durability is not as good as the crowbar. Plus, you can use it with one hand. That's the thing, and I quite like that. But yeah, I must admit, crowbar for durability, number one. Yeah, so I wrote a lot of yeah. In school, a friend and I started writing a novel, and the English teacher actually gave us time off from class in high school to go and keep on writing a novel because she was so impressed with it. We were 14 years old. You know, I look back and read some of it now, and it's absolutely shit. Um, but I guess for that age, it was not bad. So I ended up writing quite a few short story kind of things. Got involved with this kind of fan group of a specific author that I loved from Britain, and one of them ran a publishing company for, you know, they what's the type of things? It was like they released paperback magazines, you know, for writers and things like that, and eventually they released a book of a compilation of short stories that people have written, and I was earmarked for a short story in there, for one that I wrote, but unfortunately it never came to light. Ended up writing a novella many years ago, but I haven't got back to writing for a long time. So I'm interested. What genre of novels have you written, Boner? Don't tell me. If you're into Jack Ryan, are they spy thrillers? As a guess. Need some cigarettes. Where can I find some cigarettes? I think I need some more food. Let's go and dump some. Have I read both these electronics magazines? Yes, I can dump these now. And dump them in the bookcase. We'll keep the notebook. We'll keep the hard hat. I really should put the hard hat on if I'm going outside. Pickles. Oh, I've got pickles. Let's have half these pickles since I'm a little bit peckish. All right, what we got in here? Cabbage, onion, processed cheese. One was urban fantasy thriller. Other was futuristic sci-fi. Very interesting. Do you know Christopher Norton, the writer? I think he did somebody did a sci-fi, like what do you call it? Cyberpunk novel, Roof World. I read many years ago. Thought that was really good. Might have been Christopher Norton. Can't remember. What's that oven mitt? I still haven't found a need for the oven mitt. It's junk. There's no need for it. Let's. Any meat in the freezer? Oh, no meat in the freezer. Bummer. Oh, I'm hungry again. Let's just eat the rest of these pickles, I guess. Love pickles. Give me some more pickles. Okay, give me. Oh, yep. I'll grab both of them. We'll dump a lot of this stuff, I think, into my toy bear. Yeah, we'll dump all of that into my backpack. Alright, that reduces my encumbrance a little bit. Goodness, this is a long storm. Right. So our objective at the moment is to find a gas can. Oh, there's a few zombies there. Fuck. Let's just get away from there. There was a car back here. Somewhere. Where was it? Might have had a gas can in it. It's so dim. There's a car. Oh, garage is open as well. This is a bloody heavy rainstorm we're in. Alright, good. Are those guys following me? I've been doing a lot of talking and not concentrating the game enough. Alright, please be a gas can, gas can, gas can. Nah, not one gas can. I'm gonna grab these boxes of nails because they're always handy. Oh, I can't believe there's no gas can. Maybe there'll be one. Oh, hello. I don't want to be cornered in this garage. And I think I've got this feeling that there's more zombies on the way. Let's see how long we got. We're going to be doing this stream for about another hour or so. Another hour and a bit. Oh, no gas can. Let's just, might as well double check this car. Oh, cigarettes! More matches and a bandage. Let's get out of the car. You. I'm sorry you have to survive in the rain. You could go inside. You do have an option. Any petrol in this car? Have a look. There's a new show about Last of Us. I know. I heard about that, and I even heard that Last of Us is coming to PC, which I find good. Because I know I've read a lot about it in the past, just how brilliant a game it is. So that I find that quite exciting. We need to find out if there's more garages around, because we need a gas can badly. Because as soon as we get this van, we can. What does the camera do? Oh, it's just something you can disassemble for electronics. Oh, hello. Tell me, Imic, does the rain obscure your vision at all? Or is it just the darkness that's the problem? Right. We need to, where's, oh, there's a garage over here, or a shed. At least. We need to go and... I'm hungry again. Have I got any food? Can of oats. Don't have a can opener though. Are you a bit of vision, but the okay, the non-cone behind you is hearing. Okay, right, okay, I'll take that into consideration. Thank you. No. I really am pushing myself not having a hard hat on here. But it's not too bad at the moment. Oh, well, did you... Ah! Right, you're good. Mandalorian guy? In what? Assassin? I have not watched The Mandalorian yet. And if I'm going to be quite frank, I'm not a Mandalorian... I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm a Star Trek fan. Oh, look at that. So I do have another mod in here. And I guess I'll talk about the mods as we come across them during the game, but Rain Wash, I think it's called, or Rain Clean, which enables you to clean your bloody body in the rain, which I think is good because it's a bit more realistic. Alright. Long blunt leveled up. Sneaking still level up. Oh, rain's coming. Rain's dying down a bit. Please. Oh, no gas can. Need to find the fuel station as well in order to benefit from a gas can anyway. Pipe wrench. Yeah, I should grab that, shouldn't I? Because they're always quite handy. I should grab that since I've got a backpack and I've got a fair amount of encumbrance at the moment. Alright. Good point. Good point. Grab that, stick that in there. The spot behind you doesn't exist if you're deaf. Oh, really? So you can't... So you can't see it? Or you just can't hear it directly behind you? I guess you can still see it because you've uncovered the kind of fog of war, essentially. Another car, another garage. You're in a space sim, Goldfish, called Avorion, building a replica of the NX-01. Oh my goodness, like now you're testing us. What franchise is the NX-01 from? Don't tell me it's... I was about to say, don't tell me it's Star Trek. I'm not very good at identifying ships from series. I'll give you that. Do you know what? Let's talk about Picard. And in my opinion, how amazing it was. No keys for that car. Any fuel in the car? Right, okay. I haven't taken the death trait yet. I'm just not willing to. I'm not willing to. Let's have a quick look at what traits I did take. We have high thirst, we're prone to illness, we're a smoker, we're short-sighted, and yet we have cat's eyes, things enough. We're dexterous, we're a fast reader, and we're a former scout as well. I don't have the mod on that gives you extra description of the traits, so you'll have to know the game a little bit. This garage has got no windows. Oh, that's annoying. I need a sledgehammer to get in there. That's annoying. There's a few garages around here, garages and sheds, I think, so that's pretty good. Let's have a quick look in this house for a key for this car, just in case. Usually you find them in the bookcase. Not this time. Not this time. Might find them in a bedside table somewhere. Won't find them in here. Fill up my water bottle while I'm here. I'm hungry as well. Let's go and have a look. Is there a can opener or is there anything good to eat in the fridge? Oh, some cherry. Oh, give us some peach. Eat half of that peach. Excuse me, would you please just leave me to eat my peach? It's the class the Enterprise belongs to from the early 2000 series. With Scott Bakula, well, there's a you know, a flash from the past. The Scott Bakula series, which really didn't take off. Scott Bakula is the one from Quantum Leap, isn't he? Am I right in saying that, Goldfish? Death trait is the hard mode for the expert player challenge. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how many episodes there ended up being of the Scott Bakula one. Well, there's a lot here. What can we take? Might as well grab Metalwork Volume 1, I reckon. I think they just destroyed that door. They sure did. I'll be going out the other side, thank you. Right, let's go over here. This garage has got a window. As I walk into the only tree that's there. Jump. How are we doing? We're hungry. Did I not? What did I take? Did I take? I ate some of that peach, but it didn't even... I missed it. I missed the opportunity to stamp in your head. Not yours though, with your maroon shirt. Alright, maintenance is just upgraded. Fantastic. Oh shit. I didn't get bitten there, did I? No. Lucky, lucky. Right, one down. And another one down. 4 series? Really? Before we talk about Picard, let's talk about the last Star Trek series that was the prequel to the original 60 series. What was it called? Discovery? It was terrible. It was sadly terrible. If I'm right in remembering the name. Story arcs and building towards the formation of the Federation. Should go back and watch that. But yeah, discovery was just sadly really, really bad. I'd like to do a poll in chat, but let's get ourselves into a situation where we can do that. Because I've got no idea how to do a poll. Because I have a number of people here. Oh, of course the door's locked when I went in. Come on, come on. Oh, no, not that one. This one. This is a very locked house. A very locked house. This one? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, madam. Just close the curtain so no one else can see what I'm about to do to you. Oh, right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, let's sit down. And... oh, let's find some food firstly. I'm feeling a little bit sad right now. There's a dish towel and a beer can in the shelves here. What have you got? Beef jerky. I love a bit of beef jerky. We're just going to eat all of it because I love beef jerky so much. Yeah, there was just something about... I read that Discovery just kind of went downhill the longer it went for, sadly. Couldn't really sit right beside those open windows. Let's sit down. I can't sit down in that one. We're just going to read the book. We're going to stand. Where did I put that book? Oh, this is the rest of that peach. I don't need it now. Metalwork Volume 1. Read that. Let me see if I can firstly pick my right scene. Yeah, there we go. And I want to see if we can run a poll in chat. How do we do this? Chat, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Assassin, are you still here? Assassin. Assassin's my moderator. I think you're still here. Apparently you're always watching. Yeah. Do you have the ability to set up a poll? Yeah? Oh, fantastic. All right, I'm going to set up a poll. Can you set up a poll for Star Wars versus Star Trek? That'd be fantastic. I'd love to see what proportion of chat likes each. Don't reveal your answers yet. We'll think so. We'll investigate it and get back to me if you can. All right. Oops. Oopsie. There we go. All right. How much of that did we read? Not much. What else? We might as well put the hard hat in here at the moment. Let's have a cigarette. Let's have a cigarette. It's been so long. It's been so long and we're so nervous and anxious. Oh, that took away the unhappiness as well. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's in this? This is the closet. Yeah, it's the laundry. Anything in the shelves? A mop. I do want a mop for cleaning up blood stains and dirt, but we don't have a base yet. So let's not bother. The rain stopped, which is good. We need some more sheds and garages to find a gas can. We also need a fuel station to fill that gas can up. Right, so I'm just smashing the window. Where's my crowbar gone? There's another mod actually that will replace what you had in your hands before you did another action. Because I think I was reading a book there, so that took out my crowbar. Hello. Just turned around, there was a zombie and smack in the face. Thank you, Goldfish, for hanging out. It's been a pleasure to have you. Don't know if you chucked us a follow. I won't hold it against you if you don't. But have a good sleep. And I'll try and have the best stream I can. Alright, let's smash this window. And remove the broken glass. Right. I'd love to find... There's a few boxes in here. Nothing in that box. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. No gas cannons, a tennis ball. Right, I'm going to open that garage to denote that we've looked in it. And we'll go over to this one here. This one doesn't have any windows, it doesn't look like. You can just stay down. Stay down. No, nothing in there. No windows in this garage either. Oh, there is. There is. Okay. Alright, we'll break this as well. Oops. I know breaking a window can attract zombies, but that's okay. We've been faring okay with the amount of zombies that have been... I'm not going to speak too soon, because as soon as I say that, we will get bitten. And it'll be game over. Please don't approach me until I've killed this zombie. Thank you. And you. What missed you? Oh, I missed you again. Whatever, get back up. See what see how I care. Whoa. Okay, one more. One more. You look a little bit like a homeless person. Anything good? Anything good? Some silk box short? Yeah. No, nothing good. Nothing good. Alright, let's remove this broken glass. Please don't cut myself. Survived so far with no injuries. Okay, lots of boxes in here. Please have barbecue. There's a whole barbecue in that box. Books, a comic book. Empty gas can. Alright, beautiful. Right, let's whack that in our bag. We're still under our encumbrance limit. Star Wars versus Star Trek. Thanks, Assassin. Greatest moderator in the world. Right, so we need to find either a car with fuel in it or a fuel station. Look at the water on the road. Love it. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, we're really in the east side of the town, I think, in the kind of more affluent side of town. So we need to make our way to a town centre, I reckon. Can't remember the layout of this town. Oh, that was nice. I think if I'm right in saying you can stand on top of a zombie and that stops them getting up. If I'm right in remembering. You can tell I've had a couple of beers as I start to be unable to talk properly. A bit hot. I'm a bit unpleasantly hot. There's another one of those same vans. Let's see. Oh,